Good evening. Just want to get in here and do a quick update ahead of tomorrow. And so I wanted to make sure you guys kind of know what to expect, what it's looking like, and kind of some stuff I want to cover. And so I'll let you guys kind of hop in here. And I'm going to share my stream real quick. And I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Sunday. And what I'm going to do is talk about kind of things that we're going to deal with tomorrow, and things that we should be aware of. And I think, we have a lot of things that are working in our favor. And I think the biggest thing is we're just going to keep up the pressure. And, there's total disarray on the other side. House Democrats, they are in a mess, in shambles. And the leadership is not doing what the leadership needs to do. And so that's where we have lots of moves that we can make. And so I just wanted to give you that update. Let me share my stream into the end of the group. And, just kind of cover some of the stuff that I want to cover. And so thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can hear this, please let me know. And hi, Tanya. And so, it's been a wild couple days. And, everything I'm hearing is the Republicans on the House side are doing everything. They're working together. There's a lot of great things that I'm hearing out of that. And so I just want you guys to know that they are up there. They're working on your behalf. Even though they're the minority, they still have some cards. And so that's what's really great for us is we're in a good spot. And obviously we've got to keep up the pressure tomorrow. Make sure you guys can be there. If you guys can be there, let's get there, 9:30. It's going to convene at 11 a.m. Obviously, so we're going to get there early. I want to pack the gallery. The reason I want to do this for optics reasons, usually when we're other parts of the session, gun owners are outnumbered by the red shirts. And I think it's really important to note that we flipped this and we're definitely more active. Our social media is way better than the other side. I mean, I'm seeing stuff put out by Moms Demand Action. There might be 600 comments, but 598 of them are all us. And so we are part of this process. We're moving forward. And so that's where, we're being successful. And you guys gotta pat yourselves on the back. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, energy to do this stuff. And you guys have been part of every step of the way. And so tomorrow is just another hurdle. And so, basically we're going to get there. If you get there between 9:30, 10, then you're gonna come in through State Street, which I put a little map in earlier so you guys can see that with just the instructions. You're gonna go through security, make sure you don't have any blaze, no weapons, anything like that. You'll go through security. As soon as you get into the building, you're gonna take a left. You're gonna go to the house side, and that's where you go up the elevators. We'll be on the third floor. That's where we're gonna enter the gallery there. I'm hoping that we can pack that gallery. I think it's going to be really important for them to see Oregon gunners that took the day off to be there to make sure that you stop this stuff. And we're going to do it it's going to be monumental, for us to be there and to do what we're going to do tomorrow. And so, the Senate side, I'm hearing stuff for the Senate because I'm trying to plan worst case scenario. Like if this does go to the Senate, what does that look like? So I've been in talks with Christine Drazen. And so she gave me some insights. And so, if I have to focus on the Senate, then I'll focus on the Senate. I'm concerned about the Senate just because there's some really rabid, entrenched anti-gun people there. We have Lisa Reynolds. She's the poster girl for Moms Demand Action. She's a horrible person. And so she does not care about us as Oregonians or Oregon gun owners. She wants to ban everything. Floyd Prozansky's another guy. James Manning, which is my senator, he's another guy that is going to just vote party line. There's no getting through to these people, and there's no negotiating. And so that's why we have to win this in the House. And we're in a good spot. And, the stuff with Jason Croft is not going away. And we're going to just ratchet that up tomorrow. So be prepared tomorrow. So something I want to focus on tomorrow is I'm going to have a call to action. I'm going to try to get it to you 6 a.m. or so. It's really important we flood those emails again. And so we're going to have an image. It's going to be awesome. And I'm working on putting it together right now. Obviously, the talking points is we're going to hammer Jason Croft again. The Rule 27 complaint, super important. also this witness. Okay, so this is something that I've known about for the past few days that I've kind of had to keep it to myself, and so tomorrow we get to kind of let the cat out of the bag per se, and use it to our advantage. And so this is going to further drive a wedge in the House Democratic side, and that's what we're going to use to split them all off. And if this thing doesn't die before it goes to the floor vote, I'm hoping that we got the votes to kill it on the floor. It's that toxic, and so that's where we've got to stay together. Make sure we're part of this. So if you guys cannot be there, please help us with these emails. These emails are working. I'll have everything as easy as I can for you guys to be a part of this, and let's make sure we make them pay. And we're not gonna tolerate this anymore. And this is a huge learning experience for all of us. We've learned a lot through this process, and we've fought a good fight. And so I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm excited to seeing all you there, and all the people that gave of their time and their effort and their energy to come to Salem tomorrow. I appreciate you, and we're gonna keep moving. And then after, I want to get a photo together. I want to go to the rotunda. I want to get a whole bunch of Oregon Gunners. They're proud Oregon Gunners that are there. I want to get photos together, and that's what we're going to use to, push back that we're awake. They think that we're just gonna let this stuff happen. It's not gonna happen anymore. We're gonna get better, and we're gonna move faster, and we're going to write law next session. We're going to file lawsuits next session. We are going to do so much different things, and we're going to put them on their heels. That's what we're going to do. So I'm confident in us, and that's what's really important. So I think there's a really important comment here. I'm going to talk about this one. So please be respectful when commenting to these politicians. Yeah, absolutely. So we want to be respectful. Obviously, we're very passionate about this situation, but it's really important is we have to rise above. And obviously, I've tried to. It's hard to do sometimes, and I fail, but I think that I'm getting better at that. So I just be respectful. That's all we can do. Well, I try to represent myself, you, the people that can't be there. I try to represent them well, and I hope you guys can do the same. It shouldn't be a problem, but I just want to let you guys know. And in spirit, totally cool. And we'll just yeah, right here. So we're in it together, right? So we in it to win it, and so we need to take a stand and help each other. I think that is 100% important thing for us to do. And also, we have to show support to the House Republicans and the Senate Republicans as well, because they did a walkout last week, which was huge for the 1599, and we're going to need them if this thing goes across the aisle. I don't think it's going to go across the aisle, but obviously we won't know until tomorrow. That's just what my gut tells me inside. And so it's just a lot. It's been a crazy couple days, and so I just want you to know that so we got people coming right here, all the way from Newport. Thank you. And this is something that's really important. I'm glad you're going to be there. So, right here, and so that's fair. I understand feeling like your voice doesn't matter, and I totally understand that. And I feel that it's just, if we work together and we try maybe a different tactic, maybe we can get them to listen. I think they're listening now. I really do. I think they're listening because they're not used to this kind of pressure. They're not used to these campaigns. They are used to us just kind of not having direction, not moving the same way. Everybody's kind of going different directions, and so we've kind of changed that. And so a lot of it is because you put trust in me, and I appreciate you guys being a part of this, because I couldn't do it alone. But it's something that they're not used to, and we're just getting better. I've learned a tremendous amount from this session. I've made some great contacts that are going to benefit us going in the future and benefit myself, and so I think one message I did have that I'll kind of share with you. And this is from one of my people inside there, is so I hope you have your popcorn ready for tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Okay, so that gives me hope, right? So these little messages like that just kind of They can't go into more, but they know that. I told them, it's like, we're coming. There's going to be. I hope there's 100 of us, right? I hope there's 200 of us, right? And it's something they're not used to. And maybe we do a tour. We do a tour around the Capitol, so you guys can kind of see what I see, and you can see all the stuff that happens up there behind the scenes, and you can figure out how you can get involved next time. And so that's kind of where I'm at. Is we're going to get inside the machine. That's what we have to do if we're going to change this stuff. And so that's something that I've learned a couple years ago, and I've been kind of getting better and more perfecting that, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So if you guys need any directions, I have everything pinned in the features comment. I put it on YouTube as well, so everything is there. So come to the State Street exit or entrance, excuse me, go through security, hang a left, and then you'll go up to the elevators, go to the third floor, and we'll be right there. And so we're going to pack the gallery. I expect red shirts to be there, orange shirts to be there. It's fine. We just want to make sure that we have a great presence, and be obviously, we'll be respectful, but we're going to be firm, and we're not going to take this line down. We're no more. And what Jason Crawford did to Rep Tran is unacceptable, and we're not going to tolerate it. And this change happens now. And so that's what the messaging is going to be very clear tomorrow. Okay. So, that's kind of where I'm at. So look forward to the information being dropped about 6 a.m. If you guys can hammer those inboxes, it's going to be really, really important. I'll have everything ready for you, copy and paste, and let's do it. And let's stop this stuff. And let's look at this. Reddit. That's awesome. I'm glad you're on that forum, because I'm not on that forum, and I'm not 100% familiar with it, and I'm glad people are utilizing it. And so that's what's awesome. So thanks for doing that. This right here, Amber, thank you for your help with images. It's been great. So tomorrow we'll have another one, and it'll be fun. So let's just keep up that pressure, make sure that this stuff just goes away like it should, and make sure you tell them that we want witnesses, we want Rule 27 complaint filed, we want all of this, we demand it just like they demand of us. So the shoe's on the other foot, and we have all the cards, so we just got to keep moving forward. So other than that, I'm gonna get off here. We'll see you tomorrow. Be ready, and it's gonna be fun. I look forward to seeing you guys. We'll get a photo together. We'll celebrate the fact that we were engaged civically, and that's what it's about. And if we're going to change the stuff that's happening inside the state, we have to go inside the building and do it from inside. So thank you guys for your support. Thanks for being there, and let's get that W. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.